Hey YouTube, happy Tuesday. Today I just want to do two things. I just want to go over the Tesla price action because it's been an absolute disaster. It's been giving up a lot of the games since Trump got elected. So you can see back here. Actually, even before the election, back on October 21, we had these two huge pickup candles, and we just rallied from the 230 range all the way up to 480 before we had this sell off, and it's been a straight elevator down since. And I want to go over this today because we actually lost a very important support. So let me go back to the daily chart here. You can see that there's a pivot right here around 358. This was a resistance before the eventual breakout all the way up to 490, and then it just started giving up all its gains, and we just broke below this pivot here. So there is some room to go further down. It looks like, actually, I have a mouse over here, there's like a slight gap here, and it looks like that gap just got filled today. But if you look at the momentum indicators, this is the MACD, you can see the histogram. You're just getting the bars are just getting bigger and bigger. The sell-off is just getting harder and harder. So there is a chance that we might continue to sell off and hit this other yellow pivot that I have here at 268. So you can see that this was a resistance here, going back all the way to early October. You have a rejection here, a rejection there. Couldn't break through it here, and then right before the election in late October, then we had the eventual breakout. So with this kind of these really bearish sell-off candles, you can see that it may make its way all the way down here to the pivot, and and then from here you can also see that I have this green support that started at the bottom of April 22nd, and then you can see the support, the bounce here is the support, and another bounce here. So I really like this area, and if I actually just turn on the moving averages, you can see my 50 moving average in this teal line here, and the blue line is my 200 moving average. So at this spot, this area here, you have the convergence of four different potential supports. One from this yellow pivot, one from this green support that's going up, and then these two moving averages. So this is a must-watch level for me, around 270 down to, let's say, 200 moving average, 246. So I'm going to be looking for some support down here. If it continues to fall, with four supports around here, it's very likely that we're going to hit one of them and then have a bounce. Whether or not it's going to hold, we will see. But this is the area that I'm watching. The other thing I want to talk about is that I started looking back at my old posts on Tesla, and I completely forgot about this. That in one of my old charts, I actually projected this movement all the way up to the 400. So let me explain and tell you why. So you can see that back on January 11th, 2004, I wrote an article on Tesla talking about this deeper pattern that goes back more than a decade. And I'm just going to blow this image up here so you can see the comparison. So I noticed back in January, that the price action, the current price action here from 2021 to 2024 was very similar to the price action between 2015 to 2017. Right? You can see these three downtrends with this huge sell-off candle right here in the middle, and you see the same thing here, downtrend, huge sell-off candle for the downtrend in the middle, and another one. So what I've done then, since we're on this third downtrend, you can kind of see it like a head and shoulder here. This third peak, we're probably in some space here before this eventual huge rally. So I took this price action here and I overlaid it with the price action that was happening back in January 2024, and this is what I saw. So when I did that overlay, you can see the three peaks, and then you see some sell off. It's slowing down, and then eventual like huge rally. So here on my PowerPoint, this is the same graph I just showed you, and then look, this is the price action. If you guys can see it right here, February 11th. That's today. Look how well the previous price action has tracked and predicted the huge move to 400. I completely forgot about this, and I just pulled it up. Wherever you guys are in your trading journey, I highly recommend that you guys keep a blog or some journal and keep track of your trades and your ideas so that you can go back and review them. It's been so long, I completely forgot about this. So, as I was going back through my old posts and I found this, and it blows my mind how well this has been tracking. So then, if this price action from back in 2017 has been tracking so well, it makes you wonder, is the rest of it going to track as well? So that is what I've done here. Let me go to my charts here. This chart here. So this is the same overlay back to 400, and we're actually seeing that dip back. And if the fractal continues to track, we may see a bounce off of this short-term support here around 330, and it looks like it's just going to consolidate. So I have for you, two different projections. So this is one based on the fractal that has tracked since January of 2024, and then the other method is the one I just talked about here. This one is your more traditional technical analysis, using levels, using moving averages, and so on. So I have two paths, and we'll see which one tracks. But it's just been, really cool to see that this actually fully paid out, because we were very bearish on Tesla back then. For months, half of the year we've just been stuck in this like really tight range, selling off, and then all of a sudden we got this huge rally starting from May, and it just never looked back. So I just want to leave you guys with that. If you guys like this material, please like and subscribe, and I'll have more for you guys. Have a good night.